See, like I presented before, India is very different versus any other economy, any other geography in the world. The kind of problems which you have, the kind of issues which you have are much more different. I was just taking a few examples of, let's say, autonomous driving itself. The way in which AV can be solved in India versus how it can be solved in the other parts of the world is very different. We are very unstructured in a lot of these things. It makes the problems more complex. The data sets more larger, so it becomes that much more difficult for us to solve it. Now, in terms of the problems which India should look at, there is a wide variety of problems. I would say I would actually first start off from the bottom of the pyramid, where you should look at things which are related to citizens, things which are related to the larger population at mass. Let's say weather could be a good area of focus. The right prediction of weather, there's a lot of weather models which can be done at the back end using AI. You can actually talk about a lot of use cases related to agriculture and farming. Another big area of focus for India, because the largest population is actually deployed in that area. Like a simple use case could be a chatbot, which can actually trained on a back-end AI engine, providing weather forecast update to a farmer. It could be about in its native language. It could be about the same chatbot giving indications on the pricing for a particular crop or a prediction for a particular crop. All of this can be done here. Now from there, if you start off, it can actually cut across multiple segments. You can go to the BFSI industry, a lot of things related to KYC, customer care, a lot of problems there. You can talk about manufacturing, which could be defect identification and whatnot. And India is right now on its way to become a manufacturing hub for the country. This would be another big area of focus for us. Now, from our end, we are focusing on across multiple of these areas. We would, more than vertical industry, we would actually look at use cases. If I were to say, conversational AI could be a big use case for us. Natural language processing could be a big use case for us. Recommendation systems could be a big use case for us. Weather could be a big use case for us. There are multiple of them. I can actually go on and on, but this is actually where we come from and what we are trying to help the country solve for the next era. This is a very personal opinion, not an NVIDIA stated opinion, but it's a very fast moving, fast evolving kind of a space. The way it's moving to, I could see a lot of movement to the meta space. We have also heavily invested in meta. Some of this are very difficult for a lot of people to comprehend as to that what kind of things are possible and feasible in this area. We are starting off with specific problems to solve areas like digital twin, which can completely simulate or emulate how exactly the actual implementation of a particular, let's say a factory could be. That's one area. We are actually driving collaboration through a product called Omniverse. These are areas which we are focusing on. I think that's a way things will evolve. A lot of other problems could be really solved, but this is a way to go forward. Meta could be something which we should really watch out for. We are also heavily investing in that. First of all, congrats to the team to have put together this event. I'm pretty glad that I could make up here, and thank you for the opportunity. Beyond all of it, I would say it's actually after a 2-year period that people are trying to come together after COVID. So it's a very warm feeling which everybody gets, not just me as a speaker, but I'm sure most of the attendees. My expectation, and which is actually in line with what I expected, is what I saw here, that it's a diverse kind of a, we could actually see a complete cross-section of the industry being participating. Mostly people who are actually working in this area, AI, ML, these kind of areas. So there are 11 people. So it's actually a nice audience which actually brought in here. Which end of the day, if you actually take up a speaker slot and if you're actually participating, audience is all what matters. And what you're talking about, the subject should relate to the audience. So that way it is done very nicely. So thanks once again to AIM to have actually organized this. It's been done pretty nicely, pretty well. Once again, thank you for the opportunity for NVIDIA to participate in this one.